Yeah, when we bring everything forward, then there's no such thing as the subconscious, is there? There's no such thing. And so we don't have to deal with this so-called mysterious idea anymore because it's a bunch of baloney. And when people use that term, they don't know what they're saying. The best part is you can bring your whole life and what you've decided right in front of you into a little tiny ball between your fingers and just throw it out. There is no more subconscious anything. In other words, being controlled by the subconscious, because see, this is what we've been told, to be controlled by something that we don't know anything about, and it's a bunch of baloney like the God idea. You see, God is a mystery. That's the old saying. It's a bunch of baloney.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as subconscious anything. Life is awareness, and then there's creation, and you decide how you want to see it. You don't have to agree to any of that nonsense. I'm assuming you're referring to the idea of the subconscious, and I have heard this idea for the longest time too. And so I decided to look at it because, again, where does this idea come from? Who created that idea? Oh, you have a subconscious mind that knows things, etc. And Paul talked about this too. He called the intuitive body, the etheric body, the fifth body, next to the deep dark border, the subconscious mind. Okay? So again, there's a lot of stuff in that subconscious mind. He referred to that. But remember, you were just going through grade school and high school and Eckankar. Paul didn't say everything because people wouldn't understand it, just like here. They're not understanding it. Simply because, for the most part, because it's the next step. So he's stuck with that. So we have all these old references, don't we? What Rumi said, what Jesus said, and Muhammad and Buddha. We have all these old references. And so we keep circulating in the same area, thinking that, oh, I'm enlightened because I follow what Buddha said, etc. Well, it's not about that, is it? So all of a sudden, I wrote an image on the subconscious, and that is that if it can be known, then wouldn't it make sense that it's part of what you can be aware of? So the subconscious idea is that, oh, this must be some kind of mysterious secret. And who created that? The psychologists, the system. They gave you that word. You didn't make it up. Your parents didn't make it up. Where'd it come from? Psychology came from the world controllers, didn't it? Didn't that reference come from them? Yes, it did. So you want to keep agreeing to it? Or do you want to step up and say, I don't need to agree to this. All life is awareness. If I need to know something, I'll be aware. So the subconscious thing, just like people believing in God, it's hocus pocus. So you want to go with it? Go right ahead. Oh, in my subconscious mind. How about referring to your awareness and simply being aware whatever you need to know? How about focusing on that so that there ain't no more subconscious? All the doors are open. Everything is wide open. How about that? You see, because again, when people hear it from the authorities that are controlling your life and poisoning and killing you, that's okay. They're the authorities. They're the know-it-alls. They have degrees. They went to college. But when you hear it from a birdie or somebody that makes sense, it's like, that's a crazy person. That can't be so. Look at Rumi and Jesus and Buddha, and all of them were destroyed by the literal system, weren't they? Because really the authorities take over and the authorities tell you. So this subconscious thing is out there all the time and making people think that they have something that's a big mystery, and how do I tap into my subconscious? Well, that's that's really your intuitive part, and that's where we show them to start with their dream visions to get through that portal and have that connection. That's what we're showing. We're not keeping it a mystery. We're opening it up. But you see, you have the personal mind that wants to question it. Well, it can't be so. We can't do that. It's always said it's the subconscious mind. It can't be done. The authorities are saying it can't be done. You want to go along with that? Go ahead. When people say that, I just say, okay, have fun. I've said my piece. I've presented it. You decide.